I'd like to share a story with you about an amazing young woman with an extraordinary dream. And she actually made her dream come true. Today, you're going to be meeting Kari Fisher. So today I'm sitting here with Kari Fisher. Kari, I am just too excited to be here because we got an opportunity to talk before, and your story just completely overwhelmed me because it's so similar to my story. Tell folks who you are.
I'm the studio owner of Synergy Dance Academy. I am the mother of two girls, 17 and 13, and I've been married for 20 years.
So your mom, you said two daughters you have, but Kari, you own this amazing dance studio. How did you get started in this?
I was a teacher at another dance studio and the owner retired, and the other teachers and I wanted to stay together, so I went to my husband and said I wanted to start a dance studio, and he said no, and I kept pushing, and eventually I wore him down and we were able to start Synergy.
So I know that this business has its challenges for you, but how do you balance business, family? You know, I mean, that's very hard for a lot of women in business.
It's a little easier in terms of balancing with my kids because they're here dancing with me, and so we're here together at the same time. It can be a little challenging because they have their own needs, homework and dinner and whatnot, but as a whole, I'm very lucky because I do get to be with them after school. But when they were younger, it was a little bit harder. As they've gotten older, it definitely has eased up a little bit.
So what is a typical day like at Synergy Dance Studio?
A typical day starts around 4:30 when the classes start, and usually we have 4 classrooms going. We have 200 students, and so any given day we'll have 75 kids through the door, and I'll either be doing stuff behind the desk, but I can never plan it because something might come up, a costume issue, a teenager issue, a teacher issue, even just maintenance issues at the studio. So it's not really, I don't have a typical day. How are you? I see. Way to go, Damien. So this typically is our team room because we have, it's our biggest room, and so we usually do our biggest classes in there. We have our dressing room that is usually very full. And tons of kids in that room for sure. How's class? These are the 3 I normally have to talk to because they've got team stuff kind of going on. Yeah, exactly.
So what advice do you have for women? I mean, you've given me a tour. It's amazing. What advice do you have for women that sort of or they're in the same situation as you are, where it wasn't something planned, it sort of fell into your lap and you just said, well, I'm going to step out on faith. I'm going to just take that risk and make this happen.
The best piece of advice for someone that is faced with something like this is to surround yourself with really, really good people. I'm a very big delegator. I definitely know my strengths and weaknesses. I'm not good with bookwork, so I don't even deal with that at all. I'm much more of a people person, so I know that's a strength of mine, so I will focus on that. But definitely, you know, the people around me help me tremendously, and I also have to celebrate them as well to make sure that they have my back and I have theirs. I know. And there's little Mia. Hi, Mia. That's her daughter. Takes class.
My name is Shawana Cashel, and you're watching Her Story.